Okay, this is a quick rundown at our blog add-on. So once that is installed, advanced blog add-on, it basically gives you an extra menu here. Let's start actually with the blogs. So if you go to blogs, you will see a couple of new pages here. You see blog category page, blog list page, and the blog view page, which is the blog detail page. So here you can basically determine what is shown on each page, and you can also determine obviously the standard features like the URL, the name, the page title, the meta description, and so on. So secondly, then I show you quickly the blog settings. You have a myriad of settings which you can set here. You can change, you can set the blog name, the date format, whether pingbacks are enabled. It has automatic social media sharing via Addon. You can enter your API here. You can further determine whether that is displayed on every page, just the blog homepage, and so on. You can show how many pages are shown in the list settings, which wrapper. You can have different wrappers, designs. The actual post detail page, which wrapper, whether comments are enabled, whether login is required, comments, notification emails, how many comments per page. We have also a quite good spam setting, which basically first of all enables reCAPTCHA, but then also lets you block IP addresses which match certain criteria. For example, more than 3 comments per 3 hours from the same IP. The IP is automatically blocked for 10 days. You can also whitelist and blacklist IPs. Okay. And you have some little help files. Okay, so now we go to the blog categories. Here we basically can create new categories, determine the position. We can put text in for the categories. The advanced SEO feature, there are some features here which is another add-on, the advanced SEO add-on, which works very well together with the blog and is highly recommended. So here you could put in the text for your category, images, meta descriptions, and so on. So if we now going to go to the blog posts, let me just open one post. You can make it active. You can see the comments per post. You can determine whether it's a separate page. That means in list view, for example, it becomes a separate page like here. If you only have very short snippets always, you also could leave them like this, so you can't go to a different page. That's how it would look in the front end. So that's a blog list page, which basically displays all the blogs. You can obviously have the categories on the left here. You can show recent posts and so on, and you can enable, disable that all via the backend. This is the Addon implementation to share. If you then click on a post, that's actually how the post looks. So in the backend, if we click on this, you basically can here put the text in. You have your keyword, that's for the advanced SEO, and you see these we optimized already, so it looks pretty good SEO wise. It's actually quite important if you want to be found and don't want to spend much money. The on-site optimization is the easiest thing you can do without spending any money, and it certainly will improve your ranking, especially if it's not really high value keywords. Then you have basically your images. You can upload multiple images. You still have access to blogs. You could actually add here related products, which in this case we have done, the RIP60. So if I show you that here, you see basically on the bottom the product, so the product could right away be added to the cart. Good, but we go back to the general settings. So some of the settings on the bottom are the advanced SEO add-on, but still, even in the standard blog add-on, you obviously have your meta tags, your meta description, and so on. But here you can also determine your SEO URL name. You see a snippet how the listing will look in Google. You see the page title, the meta keywords, meta description, and then you have some advanced SEO options. As you can see in the front end, we have comments enabled, so people could leave comments here. Obviously, you don't want to have someone spamming you. That's why I showed you before already the spam features. But it also means that every comment needs to be approved. And for that, we basically go to block comments, and that will show us any comment. And then we can approve it, we can disapprove it, we can delete it, or we can right away from here block the IP. So very handy little feature. Yeah, the blog add-on, we actually now using the blog add-on NCS card even for fully content managed pages without any shopping cart facility, because it's just a very stable product. It works very well with the blog add-on, and yeah, it's a much better option in my opinion than WordPress or any of the other major CMS systems.